Our planet is changing, and fast. In recent years, occurrences of extreme weather events, extremely hot days, and the health effects of climate change, especially on vulnerable groups, have significantly increased and are predicted to get only worse. The good news is that people are starting to demand change, pressuring their governments and companies to adopt significant measures to better offer a sustainable workplace that is healthy for people and the planet at the same time. With that in mind, the European Council proposed several changes that will soon affect all major companies in the European Union. What are these changes, and how might they affect you or your business? Let's find out. The Industrial Revolution brought an enormous increase in productivity and economic output across the world. However, it also brought poor working conditions and significantly increased pollution. Concerned about their current working conditions and the future of the planet, many people started to demand more rights and a cleaner Earth. Slowly, governments started to adopt legislation to improve working conditions and protect human rights. Along with that, in recent years, the popularity of recycling, electric cars, solar panels and more started to become more widely accepted as important steps towards creating a more sustainable environment, and some companies started to implement measures to guarantee this. In the past 5 years, there has been a 71% increase in online searches for sustainable products, and many consumers consider sustainable products over non-sustainable ones. Additionally, a recent study found that 88% of the surveyed consumers prefer to buy products from ethical sourcing companies. This means not only material and production methods, but also companies that provide safe working conditions, gender equality, fair pay, fair working hours, and have eliminated child labour. But how do we know which companies are doing better regarding the social, economic and environmental dimension of sustainable development? That is where sustainability reporting comes into place. Over the years, more and more companies have started to create more transparency in terms of the impact of their business on the environment, working conditions and their impact on society. Common standards for reporting, such as through the Global Reporting Initiative, the GRI, have emerged and have led to more comparability between companies. However, much more needs to be done. Many companies still don't appropriately report on their actions, and others only did what is called greenwashing. They focus more energy and resources on marketing environmentally friendly actions than on the actions themselves. They looked pretty, but didn't do very much. But with continuous talks and negotiations going on in the European Council and the European Parliament, a new initiative for stronger and more transparent sustainability reporting standards was developed and will most likely be adopted in the upcoming weeks. This is called the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, or CSRD, and here is what you need to know about it. What are the new rules? Companies will need to provide better information on their actions in several areas, including environmental matters, their treatment of employees and respect for human rights, issues around corruption and bribery, and diversity on company boards, in particular regarding gender, age, education and professional background. Companies will also have to provide a certification for sustainability reporting and improve their accessibility of this information. Who will be affected? 11,000 companies already had to report. With the changes, nearly 50,000 will start doing it. 15,000 of these are in Germany. Basically, all large corporations will have to apply these new rules. Any public or private company with more than 250 employees and/or minimum and specific amounts of what they earn and spend, such as €20 million balance sheet and/or at least €40 million in turnover. Non-European companies with net sales of at least €150 million and with at least one subsidiary or branch office in the EU will also need to follow these rules. When will it happen? These rules will take effect in 3 stages. Number 1. For fiscal years starting on or after the 1st of January 2024, the rules will apply to all companies that were already subject to existing reporting rules. Secondly, then for fiscal years starting on or after the 1st of January 2025, the rules will apply to large companies not already covered. And finally, for fiscal years starting on or after the 1st of January 2026, listed small and medium-sized enterprises come into the fold. Who can ensure the quality of the report? As mentioned, all reporting will need to be certified by an accredited independent auditor or certifier. We at Momentum Novum can help companies to prepare for this regulation. So, what do companies have to do now? To better prepare for the upcoming changes, there are 3 core steps that companies can take. 1. Recognise and understand the challenges of collecting the necessary data as well as communicating it. Number 2. Go through a detailed analysis of how the company already contributes to sustainable development and where and how they can do better. Number 3. Then, the next step is to build both internal capacities and develop proper sustainability strategies with specific targets that can be measured and turned into key performance indicators. Part of this strategy should be digitally transforming sustainability information flows so that data is accessible, comparable, and part of your business's story. With these reports, not only will consumers better know the sustainable actions that companies are adopting, but investors will too. If companies want to unleash the innovation potential of sustainability, it is essential that they not only comply with the current regulation, but also use these new policies as a way to start an open innovation process on how to future-proof their business model and do good for their organisation and the world at the same time. For more information, please check www.momentumnovum.com, follow us on social media, or send us an email at info@momentumnovum.com. We empower organisations to become more sustainable in a fun and interactive way.